What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. It is Stella Crew Gaming with another GTA 5 online video for you. Now this is a part 3 to the series on how to make a magic spot, slot, slut, whatever you want to call it, and how to flip your wheels. Okay, so I'm going to go over some questions I've been getting flooded with over the last 2 days on the videos that I've just recently posted on how to get yourself a BMX to make the magic spot, and then how to actually physically make the magic spot. So first of all, what is a magic spot? Well, a magic spot allows you to change basically an option on a vehicle that normally doesn't allow you to change it. So for example, wheels. That is the most common thing that people are going to be using your magic spot for. So if you have an already modded vehicle like the one behind me here, the Hot Ring Saber, that does have the psychedelic wheels on it from the Benny's Originals category. Okay. Now there's two categories of wheels. You have Benny's Originals and you have Benny's Bespoke. Now you can only change within the same category. So if it's a psychedelic, you can change it to cleans, big bars, triple spoke, any type of thing like that. If it has big dogs, that's bespoke. So you can change it to chrome decadence, mighty stars, those kind of things, all right? So depending on what category it's from will determine what you can flip. So I'll leave a list down below of what the wheels are, what options they are, and what will give you as a result, okay? So that's the main purpose of a magic spot. So if we're simply wanting to flip the wheels, we need to get the car on our magic spot. So you can do this one of a couple ways. You can either get it through a duplication glitch. I posted a few over the last week. Now you would just basically take the car you want and dupe it over top of your magic spot. Okay? Now, people call it a magic spot, but it's more like a magic car. This car is your magic spot. So if you're using, say, a red Faggio, like I do, as your magic spot, now every other Faggio that you use is white. That's how you can determine which one is your magic spot. Some people like using a Faggio Sport. Whatever helps you realize what vehicle is the actual magic spot. Now you can move the magic spot by simply driving it wherever you want. Okay, so I keep getting that. Now it's not specific to a certain like parking spot in your garage. It's the actual car or Faggio, whatever it is. It's more of a magic car. So once you've taken the vehicle that you want to flip onto your magic spot, magic car, you can go ahead and flip it. So whether you get it using a gift cards to friends, if you have two people helping you, that tends to work the easiest in my opinion. Alright, you can help each other flip cars. They can give you the car that you want, or they want flipped on their magic spot. Then all you would simply do is take it down to Los Santos Customs, go to the sports wheel category, and depending on what wheel you pick, under sports there's 26 options. Under chrome there's only 6 that'll work, alright, 2 through 7. But under stock, 2 through 26 will work. So depending on which ones you pick will determine your results. So for the purposes of the video, I'm going to pick the Wang & Master. Now as soon as you buy the wheels, all you want to do is go into your PlayStation menu and disconnect your internet. So go into your network settings, uncheck that little box, check it again, and when you come back online after you get kicked to story, you'll notice the wheels will flip just like behind me here. So I had psychedelics. I went in and bought the Wang & Master under the sports, and when I come back online, it has flipped to the 3-wheeling. So that is the main purpose of this. So you can take any modded car that you have, you don't like the wheels it has, and you just want to simply flip them. That's what a magic spot is for. That's the primary purpose. You can do more things. You can flip liveries, you can transfer over colored headlights, which is a new thing. You can transfer over Yankton plates. Now, I've done videos on most of those, so go back and watch those if you haven't already. This is more of just a basic tutorial on how to use the magic spot. Now, if we're doing a vehicle that normally doesn't have white walls, we would also want to go ahead and buy the white walls and then disconnect at that point. So I did a Halftrack video on that. Now, you can only buy one thing before you disconnect, and that's the thing that's going to transfer over. So that time I just bought white walls, and now you notice the white walls actually transferred over. Now, normally I wouldn't have to do this for this car because I can just go in and buy them. But, like I said, if we're doing it for the Halftrack or a Vigilante, you'd want to make sure that it already has the wheels that you want on it using a merge glitch. So that's more advanced. So go back and watch the Halftrack video for that. I don't want to get too far into that because that's just going to confuse you. But the basics of this is we're going to flip the wheels, then we can just go ahead and buy white walls, and now the vehicle is complete. Now, we have to save this vehicle at this point. It's still our magic spot. Alright, so if we just leave it and disconnect, it's going to revert all back to stock. So we need to give this back to our friend. Alright, so we've helped him out, we flipped his car, now we're going to give it back to him. Or if we're doing this for ourselves, we're just going to simply have to do the solo duplication glitch or the two-person glitch again to save the car. Okay, so once you've duplicated it, you're good to go to overwrite the original. So you want to remember where it's going. Now, if you do forget, an easy fix for it is you can just close your application or fully swap characters and swap back. Now your magic spot will always revert back to stock. So you'll never really lose it. Alright? You just have to pay attention to where it goes. So depending on what solo glitch you're using or whatever dupe glitch you're using, you might get confused on, okay, well, which one's the original, which one's the duplicate, which one's my magic spot. So if you get confused to where it is, just swap characters fully, swap back. Whatever car has reverted back to original, that is going to be your magic spot, okay? Now that doesn't mean you've lost it. You can just simply go ahead and buy another Fagio over top of it, or whatever vehicle you're using to determine your magic spot, and then you'll know exactly where it is. Okay? So another question I keep getting is, can I put Benny's cars on any car? No. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. You cannot use the magic spot to put Benny's on a vehicle that doesn't already have Benny's. Okay? So if it's a GTO or any of the new vehicles, the Click, no. It has to be modded already. So this is strictly just changing the wheels on vehicles that have already been modded. Alright, another question I keep getting is, does it have to be a modded BMX? Nope. As you've seen in my previous video, I just bought BMXs. Okay? You can steal them off the street, you can buy them, whatever you want. It does not have to be modded. A lot of people said, you know, you had to have a modded PS3 bike. No, that's bullshit. Okay? You don't need any of that. So any bike. Now, it's very important that you keep track of your magic spot. So again, I like to use Fagios. I will use a red one to determine my magic spot, and every other one will be white. Some people like to use LG RH8s. I've actually started using the Dinka Ballista Compact instead, so I don't have any other Dinka Ballista Compacts. So I simply buy a red one, and I'll just go ahead now and buy over my Hot Ring Saver, okay, because I'm done using it. I've done the flips, I've given it back to my friend, or I've duped it. Now that is going to be my magic spot. So you can simply move your magic spot anywhere you want. So it's easier to keep it in your MOC than keep it in your MOC. I like to use it also generally in my nightclub. I use it in a single car garage nightclub entrance. So wherever you want to put it, just make sure you have a vehicle that you're going to remember what it is. However it helps you, red Fagio, green Fagio, whatever you want to do. Alright, well I hope that answered a lot of questions for you. Main purpose, flip the wheels that you're unhappy with. I will do a more advanced tutorial on how to flip other things. But until the next one, this is your boy StellaCrew. I'm out.